Money longer, but your legacy ain't worth shit. 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 I hold a lyrical Uzi to this little vert's neck. All he's been doing's diverting attention, but he ain't averting his worst threat. Yeah, take offense to it like they're sent to annihilate anything that isn't white like dry race. Looking at me thinking I equate and acquire hate, but I'll take it and try to better this dire state. Y'all are relegated to instead of playing true shit. Y'all are celebrated fool with the lyrical equivalence of elevated music. I'm just trying to find a better way to generate a few spins. Career in your handbag gon' leave. I don't wanna see this drag on anymore, queen, cause the only people listening to fans on lean, and they won't recall shit when they grandma sees. Money longer, but your legacy ain't worth shit. Money longer, but your legacy ain't worth shit. Money longer, but your legacy ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
That's right. Check it out.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready or not? Here I come. Oh. Yeah. Here we go.
Wow.
35, now we in the Cypher. Episode 35, now we in the Cypher.
Yeah.
Episode 35, now we in the Cypher. I don't wanna spit no rhymes. I said episode 35, now we in the Cypher.
That's right.
Episode 35, now we in the Cypher.
That's right.
Episode 35, now we in the Cypher. I don't wanna spit no rhymes. What up, yo?
What up?
It's the kid Coast,
Why do you wanna
and that
spit no-
is the kid with the nose. That's my rhyme for the day. Why don't I want to spit rhymes? Because these motherfuckers don't appreciate them, B.
I got you.
Don't appreciate my rhymes is sick.
Yo, they don't preach.
They don't be appreciating my rhymes.
Why aren't we on the fucking
Don't worry, we good.
Right.
I had the same problem last week. That's not the typical iPad we'd be using. Do you recognize this iPad is a different iPad?
Yeah.
Because that iPad is dead. I have like a graveyard of dead iPads laying around this bitch.
Nice.
But it's like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got dough.
Yeah,
Feel me?
When you got it like that.
When you had dough and you spent it on dumb shit that
Yeah.
sits around.
Fucking dead iPads.
Yo, I'm rich in dead iPads, B.
I got the currency of dead iPads.
Dead iPad. I'm getting text messages. All right, yo.
So we are in the Cypher.
This is episode 35. We're in a motherfucking Cypher. I got people texting me.
That's a lot of fucking episodes.
That is a lot of episodes of in the Cypher. I think, I mean, you've only been here for 6 of them.
I've been here for 5 3/4, I think.
But, so this week was rather eventful for Philip Locastro. That's my government name. If you didn't know, if you thought my government was Coast Locastro, it's not. It's actually Phil.
Oh, they didn't name
Philip.
You, they didn't name you Coast?
No, I was not named Coast. But, so, obviously, after last week's debacle that I got myself into, I got in a car accident. You guys all know about that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure a few of you prayed for it to happen. Not you guys. You guys are my friends, but like some of the Facebook people that hate my life and they hate that I have such a good time. Let me be honest with people. I'm not always having a fucking fantastic time. The thing about it is, I don't advertise when I'm having a bad time. You know, I'm not on Facebook sharing my bad times.
You're not looking for the sympathy vote.
Yeah, I'm not on there like, oh, woe is Phil. Okay, but like, you know, just like I want you guys to know, no matter how good my life looks, there's never going to be a perfect time for any of you. So if you're striving for one day to have a perfect life, just kill yourself now. Because it's not going to happen.
Kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. I don't want to be responsible for that. But I'm just telling you.
It's very irresponsible to recommend, Phil. As a doctor, you shouldn't be recommending that to people.
I'm not recommending it, but I think a lot of people think that one day they're just going to wake up and shit's going to be sweet. Like, okay, here's an instance of that may happen to you. Like, you're going to get older and you may get money and you're going to get a beautiful $1 million mansion, and one day you're going to wake up and the fucking main line to your fucking to your sewer bust and you got shit all over your front lawn.
Yeah.
You're going to have to deal with that.
That's true.
You're going to wake up and there's going to be one of your neighbor's kids is going to be face down dead in your pool floating.
Oh, shit.
This is real
Why'd
shit.
You have to take it there, bro?
I'm just telling people, like, I am a person, and I go through a whole different range of emotions on a daily basis like everybody else. Doesn't matter how good you think I am and how blessed my life is. It's not. But I don't tell you guys when it's bad. I try not to. So don't just be like, good for you, Phil. You crashed your car. Fuck you. You deserve some bad juju. Fuck you. No, I don't. My life sucks.
Juju.
Nah, it doesn't suck. But, all right, so... All right.
So now that we've got that out of the way.
Well, I say that to say this now. Yes. So last week I did the show on Sunday. I got in a car accident on Saturday.
Right.
And I was, right after the car accident, I was a little shaken up, but I felt all right. I woke up I went to work Monday and Tuesday, dragging ass as usual, because work sucks and I hate it.
Right.
But by Wednesday morning, when I woke up, I couldn't fucking turn my head to the left. And whenever, like that Monday and Tuesday, when I was turning my head to the left, my ear was ringing. My left ear would be like, Ping! So I was like, all right, Wednesday I woke up, I couldn't move my neck, and I went to the chiropractor. And first I went to the fucking City MD, and they told me I needed an MRI.
Oh, your favorite thing on earth.
I went there,
Yes.
and the guy, I brought my work note, and I thought he was going to give me a few days to rest. He's like, I'm not signing this note until you see a neurologist, bro. Your ears are ringing. That's not normal. You need to be evaluated. He sends me to Zwanger Pizzeria, whatever the fuck the name is.
Yep.
I walk in there. There's this big, if you guys, like I had talked about an MRI on my knee, okay? This is on my fucking head. They put you on a fucking little gurney thing.
Yep.
They strap your head into the fucking thing, and then they put a shell over your head and buckle that down. You can't get out of this bitch if you wanted to.
Nope.
You need to get there. They give you a little thing. They show me. They bring me in a room. I fill out 75 pages of paperwork. They bring me in the room, and they're like, okay, lay down on this table. They show me the table. I sit down. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck out of here. They're like, what? Sir, you have to do that. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing it. I said, you figure something out. Put my head in there if you got it, but I'm not going in there. They're like, dude, they're like, well, then I said, what is my options? They're like, oh, you got to do a fucking stand-up MRI, but the results aren't as good. I was like, all right, good. Well, I'm going to do that then. Bye. Yeah. And I went and I took my prescription off the counter of the desk. They're like, go see the lady and take your prescription. She still had all my paperwork up there. I just walked up and took it and left. So fucking.
That's best.
I got home.
Like, no, thanks.
I got home and MC Daniels, one of her good friends, is actually an MRI technician at a different Zwanger. And Danielle told her what a baby bitch I was. And she's like, is he fucking kidding me? She's like, fucking tell him to come. I'll do it. I'll get it done in 7 minutes. You could hold his hand and rub his leg. And I was like, all right, fine. Then I went under protest on Friday. And they did it. And it sucked donkey balls. They locked my head. Dude, I thought I died 7 times. So just don't crash your car. Don't do it. Don't get brain cancer. Don't fucking get a concussion. Don't do anything where you're going to have to go in there.
This is why I didn't go get a fucking checked out for the concussion and shit like that when I fucking fell, even though I probably should have. This is why, because I get claustrophobic.
Bro, it's the worst.
I don't fuck with that shit.
It's the worst fucking dude. They strap your head to this thing.
I'd make fun of you, but I'm sympathetic.
Listen, I'm not
to do with this shit.
I'm not embarrassed. Like, I'll punch you in your fucking face. Like, I'm not a pussy.
I'm scared. I'm scared thinking about it right now. I'm getting like anxiety.
I'm not scared of the thing. This is what Danielle's like. What are you scared of?
It's not scared. It's
I'm
like anxiety.
It's an anxiety. But I'm like, what if she hits the wrong button and she microwaves my fucking head?
Exactly. Exactly. It's anxious.
I'm like,
it's human fucking error, bro. People are like, oh, it's a machine. Like, yeah, a moron's running that fucking machine.
She's a nice lady. I know her very well.
I'm sure she is.
It's not her. I felt more comfortable. That's why I did it with her. Pause.
Right.
I didn't do it with her. She did it with me. But what I'm saying is I felt more comfortable going to her because I knew she wouldn't kill me because I'm her best friend's fiance.
Right.
The other guy was like, just get in, bro. I'm going to lock your head in this fucking shell. You might die. She's like, but I'm going to take a break after this regardless.
Yeah, seriously.
So, and then I went to the chiropractor because I woke up that day and I couldn't move. He snapped me all out of fucking place. He put electricity on my back and it was going bzz, 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 bzz. And then I can move again. I can move a little. I'm a little uncomfortable if I sit too long, so this might be a short podcast. But, oh, man, I had indigestion like a motherfucker, you know?
Oh, it's that fucking A&S.
We had A&S. Don't fucking you dare talk about A&S like that, buddy.
It was that fucking A&S. It was amazing.
So, I still haven't fucking, they still haven't fucking touched my car. It's been sitting in a fucking, place, a body shop. That whole thing is a racket. I don't know if any of you guys have ever crashed a car before.
Yeah.
They'll hold out as long as humanly possible.
Yep.
My car's pretty much total. I can almost guarantee that. But the body shop doesn't make any money if my car's total. So my car has to sit at the body shop for 2 weeks for them to get a storage fee, for them to make any money. Otherwise, they got no fucking dog in the fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
So my car sits over there. I'm driving around in a Chevy Traverse. What is it called? A
Traverse.
A Chevy Traverse that had no AC. I left Josh and my son in the car this morning so I could go to the chiropractor and get fucking worked up.
I thought it was cruel, unusual torture.
Yo, I come out. He texts me while I'm in there. What's up with the AC in his fucking car? And I come outside and he's in his underwear and in the fucking car, sweating profusely.
Pretty much, bro. It's fucking horrible.
So we brought that car back and they gave me a Nissan, something else. Moreno, Rouge.
The Rogue.
Rouge.
The Rouge. Philly's got the Rouge.
And it's just as big as a piece of shit. Yeah. Listen, I drive a BMW.
As soon as you pulled it off the lot, the fucking maintenance light.
As soon as I put the key in, the fucking maintenance light comes on.
He's like, it just got detailed. There's about an inch of fucking dust on the fucking dash.
Did you hear him trying to sell that?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we rent this one for about $150 a day. Bitch, that costs $150 a month.
Yeah, you're like,
you rent it for $150 a day?
You're like, what the fuck are you talking about,
You
bro?
fucking crazy, bro? Get out of my face.
I'm not here to fucking rent cars from you. Shut your face.
He was trying to sell me. Like, bitch, I'm only here because your first car took a shit in my lap. It's fucking 800 degrees out and the AC don't work. You had one fucking job.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you fucking people?
Bunch of fucking idiots.
So I'm generally disgruntled. I am. I think, you know what?
You're generally a grundle?
I think I'm going to call. Yeah, I'm a grundle. I think I'm going to call because when we walked in there, the guy asked the lady that was just walking in too, how was your experience with Enterprise? When they ask me that question, I'm going to be like, man, listen.
I got a few things to say to you.
You better
guys.
snap on your ears for listening, Mr. Potato Head, because I got some shit to say. Like, you motherfuckers. First of all, this car smells like someone killed 3 hookers in it and fucked a pig in its ass and the pig had diarrhea.
That's an interesting.
Third of all,
that's an interesting scratch and sniff right there, Phil.
Well, that's what the only thing it could smell like.
That's great.
My girl, the first day we got it, she gets in here. She's like, this smells like a bum's ass. And it's like 12 hobo power. You know what hobo power is?
Yeah.
That's like 12 hobos.
Yeah.
And the stink of their ass.
Easily.
In one fucking stench.
To the 12th power.
And then you take that and add no air conditioning.
Yeah.
Then you just have like hot, ripe hobo ass.
Yeah.
With my son's
hot garbage.
Football equipment rotting in the back of the car.
And him without his fucking underarm, fucking.
Yeah, he's at a weird age. He's starting to get fucking like stinky and shit.
To smell.
I think he's probably sprouting a couple of little pubes too soon. He's getting a little man stink to him.
I don't remember when that happened. How old were you?
I was 10. 10? I remember the fucking day vividly.
I think I was either 10 or I was probably about 10.
But this is the thing. When I was 10, I was like 5'6" and 168 pounds. My son's like
you already had a mustache probably though. There's a fucking difference.
I had my first tattoo 12 weeks after my fucking 10th birthday.
I sprouted late. I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't fucking remember, dude.
I remember. I literally remember. I was 10 years old. It was the summer of me turning 10. So, and it was exactly now. My son and my birthday's the 20th. His is the 21st. Same month. Obviously different year. But it was the summer going into my 10th birthday, and I was at my Aunt Linda's house in fucking Blauvelt. I don't know if you know where that is.
Blauvelt.
It's in like Rockland County or some shit. Blauvelt is some fucking weird town. Yeah. And I'm in her fucking bathroom, and I looked at my joint, and I'm like, holy shit. It's getting some fucking hairs on it. What's this?
You felt that it was a little warm in here.
No, I looked down. I had like
you didn't shed your winter coat.
I had a couple of little pubes. I was like, where did you guys come from?
It's not even a winter. What the fuck is
then
this?
Then I used to beat my little dick with like 2 fingers. As soon as I knew that I could.
Oh, every boy in the fucking land has done that.
Yeah.
I used to wait till my parents went to sleep. I would pretend I was sleeping, and then they'd go upstairs, and then I would like spring up, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going to turn on Skinamax. You know, the Cinemax, so like Showtime had the fucking like Skinamax shit at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
I don't remember what I was beating my little dick to, but
I don't know. My dad had 70s porn, definitely. There was hidden 70s porn amidst his records, and his fucking like guitar had to learn fucking tapes. I was like, oh, what's this? I also had a corrupt older brother, you know.
Obviously, yeah. Cole was. You guys are what, 4 years apart?
We had a fort in my we're 4 years apart. We had a fucking fort in my backyard that he had laden with fucking Playboys and shit.
Cole was like what? He was like 18, and you were 14.
Yeah, no.
Cole was probably fucking bitches in front of you when he was 18. Like this is better than porn.
100%, 100%, definitely. When we had an apartment downstairs.
Oh, you guys are downstairs where your room is?
Oh my god,
must have been the shit. Like Cole was probably bringing all kinds of sluts in there.
I was like 15. He was like right out of high school and shit. Oh my god, and his friends too. Was fucking Abe, fucking.
Did the bitches like would the like 18-year-old bitches suck your little dick when you were like 15?
Yeah, I hooked up with a couple of them. I don't remember specifically if they sucked my dick. I'm sure they did. I don't remember. There was a lot of drugs going on at that time, bro. We were fucking selling acid and ecstasy and like all the shit. You know what I'm saying? We were fucking doing a lot of crazy shit back then, and yeah, those times were a big fucking blur. But we did throw ill parties. My parents are like cool, but they're fucking out of their mind for letting two delinquents like me and Cole have a fucking apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was not a good idea. I had fucking just, it looked like our refrigerator looked like the gin and juice, nothing but a G thing fucking video.
You had like 40 bottles and like
half empty, like with a fucking little bit left in them, like Saint-Eyed special brews and shit, like fucking Old English, fucking Alizé, like whatever the fuck.
Did you ever drink Cisco?
Oh yeah,
and Night Train,
fucking Night Train, Cisco, and Alizé, bro.
Alizé, the Danny.
Remember Thug's Passion, bro?
Yeah. We used to take fucking.
Right, what was that? Henny and Alizé, right? Thug's Passion. Is that what that was?
I would just drink the Hennessy straight, man.
Yeah, but I remember when you're a kid, you get this blue fucking liquid, and you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh yeah, let's try this. We had that, and you remember the fucking drink Aftershock? Do you remember that shit?
Of course, I remember.
It used to had little crystals in it. They don't sell that anymore. I don't think.
That and
Goldschlager,
and fucking
Black
what was the other one? Black House. Oh, dude,
I can't drink none of that shit, bro.
I ran amok on that Black House.
I can't drink none of that.
That shit was. When I was like 18 years old, I worked at a catering hall called Sandcastle.
Yeah.
And at this time, this was I guess 1998 or 99ish. There was a fucking on Franklin Avenue. There was a shit hole in the wall bar, like it was holding on for dear life. This was 98. This was the end of that era. This thing must have been popping in the 70s, 80s. Right. So. This was like a piece of shit bar. I was 18. You shouldn't be drinking in a bar at 18, no. But it didn't matter.
You could tell what type of establishment it is based.
So we were like their bread and butter. We were all kids, but we would get out of work at 2 o'clock in the morning and go drink at the bar. And like they didn't give a fuck if we were underage. They weren't making any other money if we didn't come in there and spend our checks.
Right.
So they used to have that Black House shit, bro. I drank that shit until one day I blacked the fuck out and woke up in my driveway in front of my stepfather's car, sleeping. And like, I got home, you know, I was there. Yeah. It wasn't my house. I thought it was my stepfather's car. It was like my neighbors across the street, but I thought I was sleeping in front of his car.
Oh, yeah, bro. But that shit I'm pretty sure that's why they called it fucking Black House, bro. That shit was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's like licorice. Tasted like candy
licorice,
shit.
Yeah, it was like that Italian shit, but even stronger. What's that Italian shit? Anisette?
Anisette?
Yeah. That
was
shit.
It was just gross. It was bad.
It was like black
Terrible.
licorice, but I can't drink that shit no more because of the same reason. I got sick on it and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Any of that shit. Goldschlager.
I'm not built like that anymore. I drink fucking Jameson. I drink fucking Captain Morgan's. I drink tequila and vodka. That's like the most I'll fuck with.
I drink water and occasionally have a beer.
I was gonna say I don't really.
This is like we were eating breakfast before. My son was like, he's like, "You're gonna go back to the beers again?"
You said you were like I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out. I want to just sit home and drink an occasional beer or whatever. And he was like, "You're going back to that again?" Like you were some raging alcoholic. He said it like a Lifetime special. Dad, no, you're going back to that again.
Like I got news for you, kid. You weren't around for that. You were.
Yeah. That's how you were made, kid. Yeah. That's how you came around.
Those bad decisions were fueled by that, but you weren't here to witness it.
Yeah.
Like if I drink a couple of times a month, it's a lot. And I like the only time he'll see me drink is like if we're having a barbecue or something. I'll drink a couple beers. I could drink 15 beers and you won't even be able to tell I'm shit-faced drunk. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I haven't even drank 15 beers all summer. I know I haven't.
I don't think I have either. I bought a 12-pack and there's still like fucking 7 of them in the fucking fridge up there.
Yeah. You bought them in like June.
We should, you know what we should do for episode 40?
What?
We should just get shit-faced down here.
I'll fucking happily do that. It'll be the
and
best
we'll call
episode,
it a midlife crisis.
Let's call it the midlife crisis episode.
Oh, episode 40.
Do I have to get like a fucking eyebrow piercing too?
Oh, no. You remember people used to pierce their tongue and shit?
Yeah.
and put.
I didn't mind when the ladies did that.
Did you have any facial? Didn't you have one of these little gay piercings here?
Oh, me? Are you fucking insane, bro? I'll stab you right now. When I was in like 7th grade, I had my ear pierced, and then
I had an earring,
and then I got into a fight and it got ripped out of my ear, and I was like, I'm not doing that again.
I had an ear piercing for sure.
Yeah, no, I you know what? I got my ear pierced. I got my ear pierced with a self piercer. Remember they used to sell those?
Was
the
like
little self-piercing
little
guns?
gun?
Yeah, and fucking I had my friend, you get a little marker with it, you draw a fucking circle, and they take it and like, bink. That's what happened with me.
Do they still sell shit like that?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't either.
They probably went out of business. They got sued. Too many kids got sick and died from ear infections.
Too many morons fucking was shooting fucking earrings through their fucking neck.
I would shoot one right into my sack. Just
there
pop,
you go.
pop one in there.
The old Prince Albert, bro. Go for it.
Yeah, so we got some exciting fucking news.
So we got in our dick talk for the day.
Yeah, we did. We got a dick talk. On September 24th, we're going to be having a Cypher. I've been prefacing this Cypher for quite some time now. Talking about it.
I'm glad you guys chose to do this on that day.
I told you 3 months ago, okay?
You didn't tell me this was the date.
I didn't know the exact date. I just said we were doing it. Hey, listen, things happen, bruh.
I'll be in Mexico rapping with Nightwalkers, so I can't.
I didn't even tell them what we're talking about yet, so spoil it, Josh.
I didn't say anything.
Right,
I just said where I'll be.
All right, so September 24th at Marston House, we're going to be doing a Murder the Beat Cypher produced by Mill Rock Productions. We have already confirmed Chubb Hill, Caesar Omega, MCRE, Red Baron, Abyss the Business, King Spills BK, V Shades, Cineas, Split Devo, Jay the Lioness, Unique Styles, fucking Think Twice is flying in, Mikey Bones, X-Span is flying in, Joey Dynamite, Anime Fan, and of course, me. That you could take everything else away and just say
Coke.
And see, this is the thing here, and this is going to be the test, Steve Skax and Mo. Every single Cypher I'm on has the most views, okay? It's not because of Diabolic. It's not because of terminology. It's because of my fat, handsome face, okay? Put it as the fucking avatar, whatever you call that picture.
Yeah.
And we will have...
a little thumbnail. Yeah.
Besides the fact that I'm going to come through, I'm, like, every name I just read, I'm coming for your motherfucking kufi, yo.
I'm coming for your kufi,
I'm coming... You guys ask me why I don't spit bars? Watch my last Cypher. Not the first one, because I was hammered and I freestyled in it. Watch the last Cypher. I'm coming for your fucking heads.
And watch Phil spit all over the camera. I
literally spit in the camera lens. They had to change the camera angle.
In the camera's face.
And not on purpose. I went deep. He
was gooey. He was all gooey in the fucking mouth and shit.
So I think I want to set this one off. I want to go first.
I'm pretty sure that I caught wrecking that Cypher too, Phil. I'm just going to let you know.
I didn't even know you were there. That's how I approached that Cypher.
That's true. You're right. I approached it the same way. It was me and the rest of the guys. That's how I felt about it.
I didn't even consider.
But that's how every rapper should feel. I'm pretty sure every rapper thinks of themselves that way. Like I'm gonna rap and then listen to my fucking backup dances, right?
Well, listen. This is the thing. Marston House Cyphers are the true test of an MC. There's no do-overs. That shit happens live, bro. You fuck up, you fucked up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't have your bars ready to go, you are going to look dumb.
Isn't that impressive then that I wrote like 64 bars and then
No, I'm not impressed by anything you do. It's embarrassing that I didn't. We're not talking about you right now. We're talking about me. Josh came out there and he spit like 150 bars. Yo, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but somebody when we were making the fucking the order we were going to go in, dude said to Josh, he was like, "You sure you want to do that, homie?"
Nah, they were asking Steve. They were like, Steve was doing the order, and he said, "Who wants to go last?" And he said, "Don't put anybody after me." And I said, "That's funny. I was thinking the same thing, but you got it. Like it's you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can go last or after me or whatever." So
I just,
if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, you could just watch the Cypher.
Watch the Cypher, and I mean, but that's MC shit, man. That's the attitude you're supposed to have. But you better come with your bars. If you got an invite to this, it's because you have bars. you better come with your motherfucking bars. Because you don't hear me spit, and I'm coming with my fucking bars. I'm barring the fuck out. You know I could spit, otherwise I wouldn't be here doing this job.
Bars.
I'm coming for your fucking heads.
I'm going to ghostwrite Phil's bars.
You don't need to. I'm coming for all of your fucking heads. You're dead.
Can I appear via satellite from Mexico?
You can come or you can not come and shut the fuck up.
So that's where I'll be. I'll be in fucking Mexico doing raps. Going south of the border with Nightwalker. I'll be over there repping the fucking brand over south of the border.
That's fucking dope, man. That's really dope.
It would be advantageous if Mo got me some, I don't know, Cypher Circuit stuff to like bring over there to south of the border.
How do you say Cypher Circuit in Español?
I don't fucking know.
¿Cómo se dice Cypher Circuit in Español?
Cypher Circuit. I'm pretty sure you say it just like fucking that.
Cypher Circuit.
Because I listened to something from these kids that were going to rap with. They would like speaking, and every time they got the hip hop, they'd be like, hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop.
Nah, but on the real shit. Nah, man, I'm really like a lot of the cats that are involved in this cipher. I really feel like y'all are some next level cats. And
dude, I'm looking at that lineup and I'm fucking like, are you kidding me? You got Shades, you got fucking Cineas, you got Think Twice, dude. I'm like, just the fucking lineup. Chubb is coming out, bro.
I'm excited. I want to hang out with you guys, man. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm more pissed off that I don't get to hang out with them.
I'm really more pissed off that you don't get to hang out with them.
I want to meet all these fucking guys.
And it sucks because I gotta fly in and fly the fuck out. Like I got shit going on. I'm getting married the next week. Yeah. And I got shit happening that night, so I'm gonna come in. I'm probably gonna take a shit in Steve Skaggs' bathroom. I'm gonna light the room on fire, and then I'm out. Yeah. But we're gonna kick it as good as we can. Yeah. But I wish maybe I could move shit around. Maybe I could stay in Philly for a little while and chill. I really want to.
You're not welcome there. They told me.
Are you kidding me, bro? Yo, I like Philly. Honestly,
they keep fucking asking for you, bro. They're like, "Where's Phil?"
I get more love in Philly than I get in New York City.
Your name is Phil, bro. It's your home.
I love these motherfuckers. I love everybody, but I love Philly like shit, man. Like
yeah. No, Philly's the shit, bro. You see how many times I go there?
Philly is supposed to be where I'm from. Like Philly. I'm named after it.
You are Philly. It's named after you, I'm pretty sure.
The emphasis they put on fucking delicious food over there.
Yeah.
And the emphasis they put on just embracing each other and brotherly love. Obviously, that's the city. Like, there's no hate, man. They occasionally hate everywhere, but I love everybody in Philly, man. Yeah. So I'm pretty much, you could tell, I'm pretty excited to go. So, anyway, to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Murder the Beat, we are printing a limited run of 18 by 24 posters. There's only going to be 100 available. Each will be hand numbered and signed by Mo Knows Best. And the poster, I'm sorry, Mo. I'm reading this for the first time. This was Mo calling me. Each will be hand numbered and signed by Mo Knows Best. The poster features the IG handles of all 777 participants. Proceeds are going to help us pay for some of our members to attend to cover the cost of hotel rooms. Oh, for that cipher. So if you buy one of those posters, you can pre-order them right now at murderthebeat.com. It's going to help us offset some of the cost of getting these dudes out here. So definitely try to support that. If you're somebody that's involved, it'll be cool.
That's actually dope. I'm going to cop one. My name's on it?
I'm pretty sure.
I rapped on it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather have one autographed by me. So, Mo, sign my name.
Yeah, sign Phil's name, because that's a collector's item.
I'm just joking, Mo. Mo, can you sign my tits?
You gotta fucking push them together, bro. At least cup them up, bro. Give them some cleavage to look at.
Yeah, so go pre-order yours now for $25 at murderthebeat.com. 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 All right. Lil Uzi Vert contest. Do you want to get featured on the up-and-coming EP from MCRE and Think Twice?
Lil
Uzi Vert. We should call him Lil. You remember?
Lillian cannot go outside. Fucking Eddie Murphy. Lillian could not talk on the phone.
The track already has 352 plays on SoundCloud. If you want to check it out, just go to soundcloud.com. Cypher Circuit NYC, and it's up there. There's a whole big long fucking link there, but I can't exactly read that. Shout out to King Spills BK for getting a repost from Agent TCBW. Who's that, Pete Rock? We foresee really big things for Mr. Spills, so we are happy to have him on board as an official Cypher Circuit member. I guess this is the poster?
Murder the Beat 1 year anniversary.
Right.
Looks like everybody's fucking name right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking names right there.
It almost looks like a sound wave, except that's how he should have done it.
Oh, wow, look at this.
That's a lot of goddamn.
That's
people,
a lot of people, man. We're changing lives here.
That's a freaking good idea, man. That's
Shaking
cool.
hands and
let
kissing babies.
me tell you something, because me and Cole were nice enough and good enough in our time to fucking get ourselves on that Cop Shop shirt that had all the greatest MCs of all time from Long Island on it. And I still wear that shit.
I'm on it too, I think.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
What are you talking about?
That's the second shirt. I'm talking
the first one.
I'm talking about the original shirt. I'm not talking about the ones with the pictures on it. I'm talking about the ones with the names.
No. I'm on the second one when they closed.
It was the original one.
And I believe I was the last person to touch a mic in that bitch. One of us was.
Yeah. I think you were. You might have been the one to rap.
Hey, is that good? Does that matter? I was the last person to touch a mic in the cop shop.
Yeah, matters a lot.
Matters to who?
You can go buy fucking Pokemons with it, I think.
You could take that.
You can jerk Pokemons off with it.
You could suck a Pokemon's dick. All right, so all right, some shit this week was like, all right, so this week, obviously the week that just passed, we're not celebrating the anniversary of Sean Price's death, but we have to acknowledge the fact that this is when he passed. And
yeah, it's a momentous occasion. Obviously, it's a negative momentous occasion, but nonetheless, it's a momentous occasion.
So, okay, on the anniversary of his death. All right, I'm sure you guys have heard this before. When I was up on DJ Eclipse's show last year, that was around the same time now, I said that I had done a track with Sean Price. We talked about it, and he was like, how did that come about? And I was like, yo, this kid, what's his name again? Legitsky Syndicates. He's a producer. His name is Legitsky. He hit me up. He had a joint with Sean Price on it. He was like, do you want to get on it? I was like, fuck yeah, I like Sean Price, man. I'm a huge fucking fan. And then I was like,
Absolutely.
yo, can I get Colin Tabs on this shit with me? Because I know they're both fans of Sean Price too.
Absolutely.
And he's like, bet, get him. That's even better. So, I had the joint. It was for his project, but at that time I was like, yo, you should let me rock this joint. And now, like, being in the places I had been in before, I would run into Sean Price occasionally. I wouldn't say we were friends. I knew who he was. He probably knew who I was from seeing me, but didn't know who the fuck I was.
I've met him. I've smoked a blunt with him.
But my plan was, after I did the joint, I knew I would see him. At least I thought I would see him at every New York event, and I would say what up, whatever. Like I said, we weren't like people's. I didn't chill with him like that, but I would see him at events, and I had planned on the next time I seen Sean, like, yo, you did a joint for this kid Legitsky, whatever, when I was going to talk about it with him, and I was going to make sure it was cool that joint come out. I was going to talk to him just to feel good about it, because I don't like shit like this. I don't rap with people I don't know for a reason. Yeah. I feel like it just tarnishes the legacy of what I'm going to leave behind. But this was something that obviously, I'd been a big fan of Sean Price forever, and these are my brothers, so I was like, yo, let's do this, and I had thought that I'd be able to work it out with Sean when I seen him.
Right.
Sean Price literally died 2 days after I did the radio interview with DJ Eclipse. I never got to see Sean Price. Right. So that changed the way I felt about that joint forever.
The whole shit. You took it off. You took the idea off the table. I remember when we recorded it, and you were like, "Yo, I'm not gonna use that for my album," and I was like, "Fuck, man, that's such a good joint and shit." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "Yeah, nah, I see what you're saying."
Right. When I talked to Legitsky, I was like, "Yo, let me put this on my album. You can put it on yours." And I'm not trying to be a dick, but I get more burn on what I do than Legitsky does. Right. It would have got heard. Right. It would have done wonders for the both of us. People would have heard it for him, and then they would have went to check for his shit. I'm not gonna shit on Legitsky. He makes dope beats. He's a talented young producer.
Yeah.
But after he died and I didn't talk to Sean, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to use the joint. I felt funny about it. So here we are, fast forward to a year later, and the anniversary of his death. Something told me, I was like thinking about the joint, and something told me, yo, hit that kid up and ask him what happened to the joint. Because I thought that morning when I woke up, because he had said something earlier in the month to me about it was coming out on the 2nd, and it never came out. And I was like, oh, fuck, let me ask this kid, because I don't want this shit to come out on the anniversary of his death. Now, what people don't understand is Legitsky's a producer. He made artwork that has me, Tabs, Cole, and Sean Price on it.
Yeah, which probably already enrages people that know him and see him with 4 fucking white or 3 white kids that he don't even fucking know. That we, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we know him. I fucking met him, but it's not like that's my people. Like if it was you and like 3 random fucking black kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I would probably be like, what is he doing in this fuck? You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So
to me, it's not a black white thing.
No, I'm not even saying it like that. I'm just saying we're 3 random white kids that they don't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's
to me, it was like this. Enough of the people that fucking know me. Sean's people know me. I know a lot of people that know him.
Right.
Like I said, we were in the same places. And people, when they see a rap joint come out, they look at the rappers. They're not looking at who the fuck produced the shit. I never understood why it would be producer featuring. The producer made the beat. We're rapping. It would be us featuring whoever.
Right.
On a joint like that, like, people don't, like, the normal person does not understand Legitsky featuring. Because when does Legitsky come on and say anything? If you told that to my brother-in-law, who's an avid hip-hop fan, and it said Legitsky featuring Coast, he'd be waiting for a Legitsky verse. He'd be like, what's this kid spitting? I want to hear what he's all about.
Right.
They're not thinking. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that he's a producer. So when that joint came out, it just looks like me, Cole, and Tabs released a joint posthumously with Sean Price on it.
Right.
We had nothing to do with pushing the track.
Right.
We had nothing to do with the marketing of it. We had nothing to do with any of it. They didn't even get fucking clearances from us to sell it. They don't know who manages my publishing. They don't know who manages Tab shit. It was a real fucking... The operation is not done professionally. And it doesn't... Listen, at this stage of the game, it doesn't have to be. The way that everybody does things nowadays, it has to be. I'm not going to sue anybody. I don't give a fuck if he sells 112 fucking copies of that record.
Right.
You can keep your fucking $30 that you owe me. I don't give a shit. The point is... I give a shit. If you watch the way I move and you watch the way Cole and Tabs move, everything we do is controlled. The image we put out is on behalf of us. This kid was not asking us what we did the joint, so it was, I'm going to do whatever I want with it.
Yeah,
and
he didn't ask me for any type of permission for my fucking face. I would have, if he would have been like, yo, this is what I'm thinking for the flyer for it, I would have said,
no.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. Don't put, when I first saw it, I fucking had heart palpitations.
Dude, this happens all the time to me. It's been happening for years. People, if you have any type of notoriety at all, people try to take your likeness and they try to attach themselves to it. I'm not saying that's what Legitsky did. I did a record for Legitsky. I had built with this kid in the past. Like I said, he makes dope beats. I'm not trying to shit on Legitsky at all.
No. All
right? So I don't want him to hear this and take it that way. The business of this music business it's something that you have to navigate through very carefully.
Yeah. And
I wish the business of that record would have came out differently. He's got a guy that he works with. This guy is supposedly doing all this shit for him. He didn't talk to me one time. Like, for instance, when Balik put out fucking Fighting Words, I'm listed as one of the executive producers on that album. I sat down with a publishing agency, with a publishing administrator who was handling all the publishing of that, and I signed the papers. You're supposed to do that. You have to do that. Because if at any point Legitsky puts his album out and I get a stick up my ass or Tabs gets a stick up his ass, pull it down. It just, that's it. You could just pull the entire project off of every media outlet that it's on.
Yep.
That's it. And it's just that simple. I'll say produce the fucking publishing rights to that record. I never fucking said, it doesn't matter if I rapped on it. Where'd he get the verse from?
Right. And I mean, not only that, dude, just it coming out on his fucking, I don't care what the reasoning is behind it. I don't think, I don't want to get into the semantics of it because I'm sure you did.
It's cool. It
was done poorly, and it was for it to come out on that day to me is fucking just egregious because if you were unaware of the fact that it was what the day was, do the knowledge. If you're gonna put out a record of that magnitude,
nobody was unaware of shit.
No, bro. I know they weren't. I know. I'm saying because that's what was said. That's what was the.
It's impossible.
So if you weren't aware and you have a record of that magnitude and you know who you're dealing with Sean Price, who doesn't only have, you don't only got to get the blessings from Bernadette, who, if you don't know, that's Sean Price's wife, Bernadette, who can, she controls everything. But Guess what?
I'm not sure if she does.
I don't know, but she's part of a fucking...
She does, but Sean Price was signed to Duck Down Records. And
Right.
this was the point of everything I was saying.
Right.
The day the anniversary of his death, Duck Down Records released a record with that fucking verse on it.
Right.
With the verse from the song that we did.
Right. Which is how I know it didn't get cleared the right way, dude.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
And I asked the kid, I was like, did you speak to Duck Down? And he was like, I don't need to speak to Duck Down. I got the blessings that I needed to get.
Right. And that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
He moves with a whole operation of people that have plans for him that are left to carry his legacy on the right way that will make him
and they have
his
every
name
right
endure. Not only do they have every right to, they're the best qualified to do so. That's the fucking thing. It's that, like, you know what, man? I'm proud as fuck to be like, yeah, I got a record with Sean P. He's a fucking idol of mine. I listened to fucking Helter Skelter's album 100,000 fucking times. I've listened to Mike Tyson 100,000 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a big fan of his, so it was a great thing. But nah, not like this, bro. Not like this. If I would have been able to talk to him in person, as you know, before unfortunately he passed away, then I would have felt a different way about it. But like you said, I know, I don't want to be looked at funny by people. I'm not a fucking vulture, number one, and I'm not trying to gain notoriety off a legend's fucking name, a deceased legend. Like,
not at all.
I'm not trying to be about that, and that's why I made a public statement about it that I'm not going to be pressing it and pushing the track. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to. I can't. The hip hop fan inside of me is not letting that shit go down.
Now it's basically like he's like the kid. When I was talking to the kid, I'm like, you know, I'm talking to him. He's like, what do I do? I paid for the verse. I'm like, bro, your best course of action is to leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
Fuck you. I said he didn't. You know, he dealt with some. He middleman that verse with somebody else. I'm not trying to throw everybody under the bus here. I know what happened. Okay, everybody sees what happened. Sean died. They're trying to get verses together. They're trying to put out music for his fucking fans, as they should.
Yep.
This is not something that you want to cause a fucking argument over. No. This is not something you want to claim stake to. No. I asked him, do you have exclusive rights? Did you clear the publishing with Duck Down or whoever manages his publishing? Did you do it? Did you go through the proper channels? The answer was not no, but the answer was fucking no, because you didn't answer the questions I asked you properly.
Yep.
And that's it. Chalk it up. You took a L.
That's it.
Rest in peace, Sean Price.
That's it, bro. And speaking of, you know, he's the fucking greatest of all time, bro. That's the way it should fucking be. That's just like.
I often, like, whenever an artist that I like dies, I have trouble listening to them after they're dead because because it honestly what happens is it makes me think about what I should be doing and what I didn't do in my career.
Yeah.
But I could listen to Sean Price because that motherfucker's career, like the gems, the shit that he left behind, shit. Anyway, so I don't know, man. It's just we needed to talk about that story because I didn't want motherfuckers thinking it ain't me, bro. That record never needs to come out.
No, never. I'm good on it. I don't give a fuck, bro. Straight up. I feel a type of way about it. It's cool. I don't have a problem with Legitski. We're cool.
Nah.
You know what
the
I'm
part
saying?
of it that needed to came out.
That's it. It's
Price's verse came out. If you want to hear it, they just released it.
I don't give a fuck about my own notoriety, bro. I care about this culture more than I care about myself and my own fucking acclaim and trying to get a claim to fame off of someone's name. Like, I ain't about that. I care the fuck about shit being the way it is. I respect Sean P and Duck Down, Boot Camp, all them more than anything. They are the most integral part of me coming up as an MC. I listen to nothing but Boot Camp in the 90s and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word, man. Like, so, that's why it's like, what should you do? You should do nothing.
Do nothing.
You should take the fucking L.
Take the L and be lucky that they don't fucking make a deal out of it.
Yo, if you put it out, it's a simple cease and desist. That's it. It's a simple piece of paper. Do you have exclusive rights to this? Yes or no? No? Cease and desist. Whole project gets pulled. That's it.
That's it.
Any press copies with that joint on it? That's it. That's it. That's the business. That's what you want to be in the business.
Works. That's why if you're smart, do not put that on your record.
Don't put it out. And just like I said, I'm on it, like he's on it, like Cole's on it, like Sean's on it. We all did it for this kid. The business of it isn't correct. It ain't our fucking problem.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, sorry we went a little long on that. I just felt like we needed to speak on it.
I had to speak on it.
But right now, I'm going to attempt to get Nico the Beast on the phone. Not having the greatest communication with Nico the Beast. He's a beast of his own nature. He does whatever he wants to do. let's talk about it. Let's call him and see what he says. Maybe he knows that I'm calling. He's waiting. Let's try and talk to him. Calling Nico the Beast. Hello? Where is he? Yeah, there he is.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
What's going on?
Hi, can I speak to Nico, please?
Yeah, who's this? The Jerky Boys?
Yeah, listen, I got a little something I need you to settle up on over here. Somebody ordered a couple of cases of fucking pastrami, and they never picked them up.
Yeah, you got the gabagool too or not?
No, that's the next week's delivery. It's coming next week. I needed you to settle up on this first, and then the gabagool's coming right your way.
Nah, I needed the gabagool this week. Yeah, you got to send that out first. No
All right.
pastrami right now.
All right, fine. What up, man? Tell them who they're
What's
talking
going
to. It's Coast and Tabs.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Nico the Beast, Dead Rabbits representative, that 30 representative. You already know, South Philly.
All right, Nico the Beast. I want to tell you first and foremost, this morning you made my fucking head spin.
Yo, I sent you a text, and I think when I sent it, I kind of knew in my head, Coast is going to look at this and half throw up a little bit, but yeah, we had a lot of good submissions, so I sent over like 400. What I tag you like 400 times on Instagram?
Well,
At least 400.
besides you, I have 15,000 Cypher Circuit people tagging me at all times. So my phone usually goes crazy to begin with, and then I started reading the shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So what the fuck is going on? This is
Well,
not how-
this is what happened, right? I initially said I was going to do like a top 3. I'll tell I guess quote a couple lines or whatever. But then it got to a point where I was like, fuck it, I'll just comment on everybody's thing, and just spread the love a little bit, so I don't have to do all that top 3 shit, top 10 shit. So yeah, I just spread the love and tagged you about 400 times. So
well, that's what's up,
good
man.
morning.
I think that.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I don't know if how closely you're following the saga of Phil, but I got in a car accident last week, so now I got to go to a fucking chiropractor and get adjusted every other day. So I was waking up just like, what
man.
the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You all right?
yeah, I'm all right now. Like, I'm good. I'm kind of fucking pissed off about my bad about my car, but I'm good. I'll always be good. I can't complain. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I defied the odds of living already, just by being.
It's serious shit though, bro. In 2009 I was in an accident, fatal car accident, took my friend's life. So
Yeah.
I know with that it's a scary ordeal. You know what I mean? You never know what could go wrong in the vehicle, but I'm glad you're all right though, as long as you're breathing and living. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. But thank you. Yeah, man, this shit is whack, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So cars could be replaced, and that's it. But
Yeah, bones can't though.
nah. You gotta get
don't-
new bones. You can't get new bones.
Nah. I don't need no metallic shit in my body.
Nah.
Take out the original bone and then leave it where it be.
Word up. You could just be like jelly then.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm sure you've seen the format of how we've been doing this with the other dudes that called in previous weeks. We're going to play the submission and then just say a couple words about the submission, and then we move on to the next. Especially me and Tabs went off on like a 20-minute rant about some shit that happened on Facebook this week. So we got to keep this one moving, get them all in, and then we'll keep it moving like that. All right, so first up, we got a dude that's been one of my favorites week after week. I'm glad you got him on. I'm going to tell him straight up right now. I mean, where the fuck you been, Codeine player? I see you every fucking maybe bi-monthly now. You was killing shit on a weekly basis. I hope you make a habit out of this. First up, we got Codeine player.
Yeah, it's your boy Codeine player. Coming straight out of Willow Grove, and I ain't rapping with a stereotypical Philly flow. Man, I'm sick like an opiate withdrawal. I spit balls, sit back, lit and gone for like a boss. How I'm getting my point across. Gotta feel blessed when the fans listen when you talk. Real rap, homie, you know you can help one another. If you down, it don't matter, cause I got you, brother. Problem with all of these rappers wanna go with each other, when we can link up and get rid of all of the suckers. I know it's about trying to get to the numbers, but if you don't got the respect, then it's canceling out the other. Nowadays can't understand what the fuck they mumbling. Rappers wanna
wanna talk about money wrapped in the rubber band. Bitches with a big old button, beautiful tan. Cars in the driveway, how they whipping the lamb. I don't understand how you could ever be a fan if you broke and trying to get to $1 with no advance. Blowing the right cause I feel that I get in hands. About to black out like you ain't pay the utilities. Putting hands and feet all on you till you feeling me. Player.
Player.
Yeah, the sign off with the player was like perfect, and his daughter in the background was like, as flawless. It's a flawless victory for him.
Yeah, man. Codeine is the shit. He does his thing.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
And you know, he's got like a swag about him too when he delivers it, man. It's like it comes through in the verses and the lyrics, man. He's dope as hell.
Hell yeah, man. He delivered that well, man. He fit the beat. He embodied the beat very well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Next up, we got.
Hey, yo, Coach, stop saying the same thing I'm saying. You got to say a different word. If I'm saying absolutely, you say indeed. I'll say indeed. You say absolutely. Which one we going with?
We got some fat guinea shit going on here, man. It's a chromosome.
Yeah, it's happening.
That's
happening.
what it is, you know. We got to embrace it.
I'll go with indeed. You got absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have that kind of control over my brain. It just comes out.
Whatever fucking diarrhea is out of your face.
Oh, man.
Word up. Next up, we got Unique Styles.
Yo, straight out of fucks to give. You nigga never been on no sucker shit. I come equipped with the upper fist to tuck your shit, so talk your shit. Son of a bitch, you the type that can't fight, so you bust your clip, I bust your lip, now run your shit straight to the bottom. My family straight from the island, hip-hop is peaceful, rap can be violent. I know it sound like I'm being hypocritical, nigga, listen though. Kids that's in this industry with these whack gimmicks though, it's pitiful, so I hit them with that lyrical pain. No subliminals, I just don't know y'all name. But if it starts with young and little, I son this riddle, for sure. Unique Style, straight out the 610.
Yeah. You know what's so dope about Unique though, man? Like, I mean, besides the fact he's unique, right? It's the way he delivers it, like he's shitting on people, but he's like doing it so coolly. It's like you don't mind being like, disrespected. Like
that's an art form.
Yeah, you know what I mean? No subliminals. I don't even know y'all name. Like, that's like the perfect, like, shit on somebody line.
That was a good line.
Came off flawless.
That was good. He actually, I mean, even with the straight out of fucks to give, I like that. Because I knew everybody was going to start with straight out of whatever this, you know what I'm saying? So, the fact that he flipped it like straight out of fucks to give, that was dope. I fuck with that.
Yup, exactly. Fucking dope, man, from beginning to end.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up, we got Mike Lanny.
About to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Yo. Straight out the starting block, I race to the ticker tape. You race to the parking lot, get hip to the hip parade. Clocking my 40, stop watching, applaud me at warp speed. You're jogging through swamp water and torn jeans. I earn my stripes, young Joe Torre on tour me with more stories than housewives. Sure, Maury on morphine, I'm paving the road to glory like Don Haskins beyond, asking for my chance to get in the game. Come on, John Madden, I run this relay race backwards so I can see they weak lame face after I retain each chain and see if they blame asthma. Open a record book and rearrange each chapter, deleting their name faster than Usain Bolt. If Usain Bolt, you got a boat and 2 chains dope, but you can't float, so you can't float. I burn rappers to ass boat and sell them fat back like a pig food hand soap, sucker.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, you know what I love? You know what I love about some of these submissions, man? Like the way that they go about their bar structuring, right? Like rhyming words, like in the 8th bar that goes with like the first 2 bars. That type of shit is I love that. I pick up on little things like that, and he got a dope ass in and out flow, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
He put in fucking work on that verse, man. I like that shit. I remember seeing that when he submitted it this week. I was
and
like,
the wordplay.
Yeah.
He's
nice.
Where he was flipping. Yeah, like that John Madden line where he flipped that whole sequence was like, yo,
get in the game.
Got
yeah,
it
that
right
shit,
off of that.
Yeah. That reminded me of, playing the EA Sports shit. Get in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that shit, man. That's dope. I fuck with him. I hope he submits more, man, because that was the first time I saw him on there. So I hope he submits more because he's fucking dope.
Word up.
Dope.
Next up, we got Chris Romero. Bang!
Let's take it back to the beginning when the words and the rhythm became the pivot of his life, and everything you see now was always instilled in him. But he was filled with regrets, and the appeal to success seemed so far away. Made it through the darkest days, haunted by the memories he'd kill to forget. It's as real as it gets, and despite the discouragement, he sought some encouragement, but still was upset when they doubted him. It hardened his heart. How many verses do I gotta spit for me to prove to you that I'm legit? It's not a phase. I've been writing rhymes since I was 6. Music is my drug, and I try to quit. Hip hop's my fix. Penny thousands of verses was the consequence. I'm raw with it, man. often again. Awesome and then taking it to new heights, but I can't share everything I got with you, cause you bite your carcinogen to the game, so step away, your art's at its end. The microphone gives me energy, creating an impact so hard you'll be forced to remember me. Forced to remember me, forced to remember me. I said it 3 times, so it's implanted in your memory. Raw styles coming at you, I'm focused on the future now. There ain't no sense in going backwards, and I don't wanna fit in with these other rappers. You can mark this as another ceremony that I mastered.
Yo,
that ended on a high note.
Wow.
Yo, the crazy thing is, man, this dude like quickly becoming one of my favorite rappers on the scene. Like, he posted a few times with Cypher Circuit, and every time it seems like he's getting better. And the first one was ridiculous. So imagine, you know what I mean? He's only getting better and tightening it up, and it's like it still comes off like it's seamless, like it's like so effortless the way he delivers too, man. Like crazy bar structure.
Word up, man. Shout out to Chris Romero. We had him on the phone a couple weeks ago. He definitely had a good conversation.
He murdered it. He said carcinogen. Your art's at its end. He fucking killed that. Salute to Chris.
Word up.
I said it 3 times to implant it in your memory.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's with it.
Next up, we got Caesar Omega.
The X-Men, I'm a lyrical super mutant. Hit your gut, your chest, and your chin. Shaw you can. All you bitch, you stepped in shit. And it's rising up to your knees, way past your kick. It's bastard spit, it's like when automatics rip. Cutting through space and time and shit. Now the labels wanna sign this prick. He's 5'5" with big muscles. He's a product with no kind of pitch. From the time the lights is off to the moment that they come on. I'm Al Capone, so untouchable on this mic I'm on. So call me Master, nigga. Fuck rats, I leave them all up in the sewer like Master Splinter. My secret agenda is to hit my metamorphosis. Metaphors are sick while y'all drop slower than tortoise shit. I let the tech rise, fire at your left side. He paralyzed, crippled for real. West side, you'll never see him again. Axl Rose with the flow, homie, I'm cold like November rain.
Yeah. Yo, the best thing about him is like he's got a dope ass flow, but the animation when he's delivering is like you could see, you know what I mean? It makes it more vivid. So it's like visually it makes sense, and then the bars is just. I love when dudes do like nerdy ass like pop culture references, and you know what I mean. It just shows like super intelligence in the lyricism.
He had me at "Sure You Can."
That was the second line. It's the second bar in the whole joint. He got you.
He had me right from there.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we got Aim High Ash or Aim High Hash.
I think it's Aim High Ash, bro. She says it at the beginning of her video. High Ash.
Aim High Ash. All right.
She's from London.
Good for her. I'm very fucking proud of you, Aim High Hash. Here we go. Bang. Aim High Hash.
A city hiding culture, rape and violence for a profit, or a so-called custom of a culture led by fabled prophets. A city where the hospitals are packed out all the wards, but can't afford to pay the nurses and the doctors for their chores. MRSA on the walls and patients dying from a staph infection. People walking in and out of words without detection. In Buckingham, there's no suggestion of these issues. Ain't a mention of the royal fuck-ups we fell into, and ain't a whisper from the heads in Westminster who never walked the streets in kneeling Leytonstone or Seven Sisters, who live in twisted Eden, gated from the pulpit. Say big talkers, but their policies match words of dystopian authors. Somalians are more important to the pecking order. Slam reporters blowing whistles on the state of this corruption, shredding papers that are telling of illegal orders. Ain't no moving forward if our history's hidden in a dungeon.
Yeah,
that was rapid fire.
Not for nothing. And Tabs knows me, so he knows like I'm all for that political anything where people talk about society and real issues. I'm all for that shit.
Yeah.
But it seems like the with the British accent, man, it just makes everything better. So yeah, that was another fact that it had like
sounded proper.
Yeah, exactly.
She been
you know what I mean? It seems like eloquently, more eloquently put when they do it with the accent.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she been getting better every time I hear her too. So I'm glad you got her on.
Exactly.
Dope.
Exactly. Like the past couple times I seen her, she was spitting some shit, but then like she went in even deeper with, like I said, the real shit.
Yeah.
And it's like she draws you in with the actual topics she's speaking on, plus the accent, and plus she's dope. You know what I mean? And like you said, she's getting better.
Right.
I see a lot of progress in a lot of the dudes and females on there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Word. I like it. Next up, we got Tiflon.
Do what I do, put it on a replay. Cypher Circuit, it's a good day. Who that be? Tiflon, no, she don't play. Get in where I fit in, never kid with a hater say. Just a little taste, no, you gon' pay. Give me that shot, call it be away. I've been about my chips. Frito Lay. He begging for me to stay. Go to say, yo, put me in the mix. I'm next better up. No check on hands and feet. I'm never giving up. I go for mines like I never really had enough. So tall, but trust, I get so tough. Back against the wall, maybe trip, never fall. Collect like horse, here to get it, throw me the ball. I spit things, have them acting so appalled. Don't do it for the applause, but I take it like a shores. Good girl, going bad, right into the core. Feel it in your veins, make it sweat out through your pores. Don't they understand that I did this thing before? Big kicked in the door, waving that for.
Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to hear where that was going. What the fuck? It got cut off.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's crazy, man, because the femcs, man, you know, it's hard. This day and age with the Nicki Minaj's of the world, like, it's dope seeing, you know, femcs of that caliber, like, you know, Aim High, Ash, and Tiflon, like, they brought it, man. They bring it, and it's not bullshit. It reminds me of, like, you know, like Queen Latifah and like MC Light type shit.
Oh,
it's dope to see. It's dope to see.
The females on our side, I'll put against any fucking females in
crazy.
I wouldn't even think about it, bro. We got some real. I mean, fuck for females. I'll put them up against dudes, bro. I don't give a fuck. They can spit.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, what I say? Oh, instead of fireman, it's fireman. So,
yeah,
you know, all the ladies on there, shout out. You know, there was 4 or 5 of them that killed it this week. So it's dope, man.
Yeah, there's been a lot of female MCs coming on killing shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we're tapping into that market because I'm so handsome and shit.
I think that's what it is.
I think
that.
Yeah,
that might be it. That might be the key. Yeah, it might be that.
People really sleep on the fact that I'm a plus size model. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're the only one that doesn't sleep on it. So it's all right though, B. You good?
Yeah,
all right, well,
exactly.
I'm gonna have to Mo crunch the analytics on that.
Crunch the numbers. We got to see an algorithm based off of that.
So next up, we got a dude. Usually kills everything. His name is Red Baron 907.
I used to write with a pen more mightier than a Viking fighting for followers, for freedom, seeking peace through apocalypse. You can ask Clip from SD Squad. We used to battle back and forth for the torch of my dorm. Like Plum versus G-Rap, to see that you'll need 3 stacks and CSAC, count our royalties for feedback. And that's not even a half. We made Deadpools out X-Men, perfecting this craft, bar for bar, flipping verse for verse. Punchlines, metaphors that'll purge the earth. My words first burns your hardest lines. A father time with rhymes that incline you far behind. Way back like LeBron James barber trying to fix his hairline while twisted off Johnny Walker. This bullshit's not even half on my rapture. X Factor rapper mashing you bastards. Yeah.
Those were good bars.
Yeah.
Yo, and the crazy thing is, he did 2. You know, like fucking around. He did 2 joints, and both of them was fire. I was like, yo, man, you might fuck around and take 2 spots on the top 10.
Yeah,
like
nice.
He did his thing, man. Yeah, exactly. He's nice.
Yeah,
He's nice
I didn't know which one to pick, so I just picked that one because it was like doper than the other one, but it wasn't because they were both dope.
Yeah, they were both fire.
It was like a hair doper.
Yeah, I just closed my eyes and I was like, all right, I'm gonna say this one's doper, but they were both dope.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Next up, we got Witness_MC, a dude who eerily looks and sounds like Ed Bundy. Right?
Yeah, Ed Bundy and Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Ed Bundy and Ed Sheeran.
He sounds like Ed. I think he's from. He sounds like he's from London. I don't know. I don't know the accent.
Yeah, he's definitely from England. Like that, you know. That's another dude that had the accent that helped it a little bit. But he was spitting some fire though.
But that's like saying he's from America. Like there's a million trillion different dialects over here. I got no idea where this fucking guy's from.
What did Ed Bundy change his name to on here?
I don't remember.
I thought it's Ed Bundy HK.
It might be HK. Yeah, Ed Bundy HK.
He at one point it was like fucking 50 fucking letters long. Remember toward the end of his.
No, that's not Ed. No. That's what's his name? My man, Dr. Voodoo.
Yeah, Dr. This is the one that I'm thinking. Why does Ed Bundy look like him too?
No, well,
not at all.
No, Ed Bundy looks like Nico actually.
Okay, no.
Yeah, he looks like an English version of me.
I'm thinking of Dr. Voodoo. You know who that is?
Yeah, he looks just...
Nah.
Go look up Dr. Voodoo. He's fucking a white kid with red hair from fucking England.
Yeah.
They're like the same dude, except this dude's like 12 years younger than him. It might be his son. Up next, we got Witness MC.
Witness, Cypher Circuit. Next to leave the scene, I'm like dynamite Republican. Foes get blown apart like they fire like petroleum. To try and about my flow is like trying to spice of opium. My pads are up Pandora box, so guys should die to open them. Life is like plutonium, I ain't seen the half of it. Drama flick, living, giving, culture shaving, barber snips, archery spit. Couldn't end the flow with this tsunami kid. Arming with a conscience, bringing bangers like a Sama did. Far from narcissist, yet I be a no menace. Any nose poking in my business like I'm coke selling, don't get it? Better let me put it this way, you shit stained spitters need to stop it like a disc brake. This spray drops it like a bomb on Hiroshima. You'll see my gob if you're polished buffer doggies nuts. The spots are past, sporadically I'm popping up, and this is how I rock it till they come and lock my coffin shut.
Fuck your Honda Civic, I have a horse outside. Fuck your Subaru, I have a horse outside. That's the shit right there, yo.
Yeah,
Nah, the kid.
I'm jealous that they have these accents. I just realized something. Which I don't know why I didn't realize this. Is that like we say the word half, so we can rhyme it with bath and aff and ash. He says half, which rhymes with like it sounds. You know what I'm saying? You can rhyme it with different words, bro. It's crazy. It's just by the way they say it. It's nuts.
And he said, and how do you say? He said Hiroshima. All
he said Hiroshima. Hiroshima.
Yeah, Hiroshima. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's a different place.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Is that in fucking Narnia?
Yeah. Show it to me on the map. I've never seen it.
Where's this Hiroshima?
Yeah, exactly. It's in fucking I think it's next to Egypt, maybe.
Yeah,
nah.
Hiroshima.
All right. Last,
Hiroshima.
but certainly not least, is a pal of mine here. His name is Dan, a.k.a. Daniel, MCRE.
Dan, a.k.a. Daniel.
Coming straight out of Colorado, mom's traveled out to Connecticut. Check my life predicated on lies, perpetuated by the one that can see me living every day in disguise. One day I realized the craze and the rise. When confronted, told me never she'd be changing her mind. She created lies about a necessity, neglected to see destruction will eventually amount from the recipe soaked in artificial coloring, right in the package. All the while knowing the likeness is likely crafted, she compromised the whole lifetime of love and respect. Figured she can make amends with a couple of checks. How fucking pathetic is it to witness your own reflection? Man, I bet you're wishing you could shuffle the deck. If you think I'm bluffing with threats, no, I'd give a fuck less. If you struggle with breath and you're summoned to death, only cause for your concern when I was trapped in intensive was it presented you a chance for you to land some attention. But wait, she held on, she's a survivor, always seeking that pity and the need of providers. My hands cease to reach out like the Venus de Milo. She's arrived at insanity, no reason to drive her. My tongue secreting saliva, laced with the truth like Pharaoh, quality in common. Spare me all of your problems, you rarely solve them, but stardom sharing a part or involving myself is no longer an option. Peace and goodbye.
Jesus.
Come on, man.
These dead rabbit boys are fucking nice, man.
Crazy.
They got some real MCs there, and I don't know.
Real shit.
Yeah, that
real
was
shit
real.
though, bro. If you go on Instagram, the Cypher Circuit Instagram, you'll see he's tagged in another video where he's talking about Lil Uzi Vert. And not for nothing, man. I agree, with that video. And then when I listen to him, I can see, he's actually rooted in hip hop, the culture. So it's dope to hear MC do his thing after, basically speaking on an issue like Lil Uzi Vert, disrespecting legends and greats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with Caesar Omega. Caesar was on a video right before I listened to his shit, and he's talking about the fact that people talk about Cypher Circuit on some culture vulture shit. And I'm like, yo. You're retarded saying that because you don't see what's going on. You don't see the development of this shit. Like it's blowing up to a point where people are actually like paying attention and meeting some dope ass artists, man. That's the bottom line. Dope ass artists.
That's the best shit about Cypher Circuit. Actually, that joint, that Uzi Vert shit that he did, the parody shit too. He came and met me in the Bronx and me and Tabs last week, and we shot a video for him for it.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah,
that's the dopest part about this. Honestly, is meeting people that are really involved in it the same way we love it. They love it. So you know what I'm saying?
There's more than we think.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yo, they're
There's
out
more
there,
people
man.
than
But
we think, you know what I mean?
They think that a lot of these kids have the same mentality. I'm sure that we all went through at a time, thinking like, "Yo, this shit sucks. It don't love me. I put all this work into it, and it don't love me back." And it's really because you get these vulture motherfuckers that come out of the woodwork and just seen the work that we put in and copy the footsteps and then try to stand in place in the line when they ain't even do none of the work.
But they try to copy the footsteps, but their heart's in the wrong place. That's the difference. They're trying to capitalize on it. We're just trying to provide a platform. We're not trying. I mean, listen. Obviously, as a business, you want to capitalize on it, but not in the sense where it's like that is the main goal. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even talking about this.
Capitalizing on yourself, though, bro. You're capitalizing on Taboo as a brand. You're not capitalizing off the strength of others.
Right.
And it ain't like you need anybody else to tell other people what Taboo is. You tell them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Coast tells people what Coast is, and he shows them what Coast
Anybody
is.
who
I don't
will
expect
listen.
nobody to speak for me. You know what I mean? Like, we do our own thing.
Right.
Well, that's the shit
culture.
about it, man. But all right, so we did the murder to beat. We're kind of doing this backwards, man. Why don't you tell everybody a little something? You got any projects coming out? Tell them the shit you're involved in. Maybe something they should check for. You know, plug some shit. You know.
Yeah, we got the 30 and Over League mixtape coming out. Hashtag that 30. That shit'll be out soon. That's done. Just waiting to get it mixed. I got the album Home coming out. H.O. M.E. Whatever. And then you can cop that Legion shit that's already out for free. 50 tracks from Dead Rabbits if you want to, hear some crazy ass hip hop.
I'm actually the president of Dead Rabbits.
Okay. So you go right to Audio Mac and you just download that for free. 50 songs for free.
50 tracks. 50 tracks. Heat. And that, that's beside all the stuff that we got going on with, like, Dead Rabbits, Rabbits
God,
Project.
Don't even get me
crazy
started.
amount of shit.
Got
Crazy amount of shit. And yo, man, there's so much stuff that we could do, and now with this platform, a lot of people reaching out and yo, I got beats. Yo, I want to do a track. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
That's
Networking.
what it is. It's definitely cool, man, and I like that about a lot of these kids. I say kids. I call everybody a kid. The most of them are about our age. I'm assuming you're about my age. I don't know. I'm 35. I'll be 35.
I'm 33.
Okay, so a lot of these dudes is on it the same way we're on it. Whereas a lot of people on Facebook hit me up. Like, I got people that hit me up that don't even fuck with Cypher Circuit, and they literally ask me to do them favors musically. Like, they're not even a part of the community, but they'll be like, "Yo, let me get a verse." Or like, "Motherfucker, I got a long list of motherfuckers I'll give a verse to before I give it to you. You don't even."
Ain't it crazy?
Yo,
ain't it crazy how that works, man? And it's like, and 9 times out of 10, they might see you on doing something with somebody and be like, "Oh, well, I could get to him. I can't get to them, so I'll try to get to them through him." And it's like, damn,
God.
man. Just make the fucking move and do shit yourself. You'll be all right.
You know how heavy my nuts got after fucking Fighting Words came out, bro? Like, kids thought that if they jumped on my dick that they would slide down onto Bollock's. Yeah, that's not how it worked.
In any universe. In any universe, but especially with us dudes, you know what I mean? We'll be quick. We'll be quick to pull a card like, yo, that don't fly here, man.
Yeah, we
that
spot
don't fly
that
here
shit.
at all.
We grew up spotting that shit from fucking 1,000 yards, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing now. Like you said, you're 35, I'm 33. It's like, I felt like after I turned 30, I started progressing even more as an artist. But as a man, it's like, yo, man, I got different priorities now at 33 than I did at 23. I'm not trying to just rap with dudes. I'm trying to, make a mark on this shit. I'm trying to actually make an impact and hopefully get paid off of it. Yeah, I do want to make money off my music. I feel like I'm making it to make money and to, to put it out there for myself, because without music, I'm pretty sure all of us would have put a bullet in our brain. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Without drugs, I probably would kill myself. But
Coast has a way to make the darkest sentences turn even darker.
You'll see when you see the episode. You'll see he was talking about how his life isn't like. He's like, my life's not always happy. He goes, maybe one day. He's like, I'll give you an analogy. Maybe one day you'll be in a fucking mansion. You'll have a nice house, and then you'll find your neighbor's kid dead in your pool. I'm like, yo, like who? Why do you make me think like this? Like, why? What
because
are you in your mind?
Nah, it's the reality. Is what I was saying is, you're friends with me on Facebook. I don't get on Facebook and talk about the negative shit that happens in my life very often. I posted a picture of my car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just showing, this is what happened, fuck my life type shit.
You made it through. Yeah, you made it through a fucking, big ass accident. Could have went the other way. You know what I mean?
Exactly what it is. But what I'm trying to tell these kids is, like, I said that because then I wrote a status. I was like, how many people are happy that some bad shit happened to me? Just because I'm fucking crazy.
Yo.
I don't verbalize.
That's the crazy thing, though, bro. When you ask that question and you actually think to yourself, how many are? You know what I mean? It's like, that's a lot more people are
a lot
happy
more than
that
you think.
Survive it, but then
I know.
It's a lot of people who are like, damn, he didn't die. That's one. That's he's still out there. Then still competition, or he's still. He's still fucking putting up videos with him busting his wife's balls all the time. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Well,
I love those videos are classic because I'm surprised she didn't stab you in the neck yet. You know what I mean? Like that's how much you bust her balls.
It's coming.
She's only little. She can't really do anything.
She's a little tyke.
But the reason I put it what we were talking about with the kid in the mansion in the backyard is like as nice and as good a time as it looks like I'm having. Just like every human being on this earth, no matter how good you're doing, there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's a positive and there's a negative. You just got to try to make all the positive shit outweigh the negative shit. I talk about the positive shit because when you speak positive comes. If I was up there complaining about how bad my back hurts every day on fucking Facebook, then people are going to be like,
your back would hurt worse.
Because then more people are going to come on and talk about my back and what they did when their back hurt and how they did this about it. Like, nah. I learned a lot of shit through the social media, what I want to talk about and what I want to perpetuate the cycle of, and that's my point.
As we get older, the phrase "misery loves company" becomes more and more true, and it's weird because at the point where we're at, a lot of the older people in our families are passing away. So for me, I had a lot of young people pass, and it's like people try to relate and commiserate with me, and I'm like, yo, that I don't want to. Relate on that level. I want you to see it and be like, oh, you survived, I could survive. Don't say, oh man, I'm fucked up too. Like, no, let's try and you know what I mean? Like, get past it.
Finding the strength in the struggle, my brother.
Honestly, bro, that's why I've had in the last few years, even I had people pass away. I don't even say nothing, bro, because I deal with it.
How you deal with it.
Because that's it. Because before this shit, like my whole life, all the fucked up shit that happened to me, I never had this outlet to turn to and be like, oh, what say you now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was always some shit I had to deal with on my own because people talk and I just want to punch them in the face. And then I'll be on Facebook. Like, everybody's like, Cole's crazy. Because as soon as somebody says something to Cole, Cole's like, I'm going to fuck you up. Like, I don't want to be that dude because that's... You know what I'm saying? I will fuck you up in real life.
Right.
Say some dumb ass shit to me.
They don't realize that. Like the dudes that they're talking to and that say that 9 times out of 10, is keyboard warrior shit. But when you see somebody like Tabs or Cole or me or you, like, nah. That shit could happen. If I see you in public, it's on sight like that. Yeah. If you get it to that point, they don't realize that there's a reality to this life. Like, we might exist and coexist on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. But once you step out of that realm, then what? Where do you exist at? I know I exist there. Where do you exist at?
That's the thing. That's what I like. A lot of people might have me fucked up a little bit, like on Facebook. Like I play this clown on Facebook. Everything is fun and games and jokes and shit. I was telling.
That's a rude awakening waiting to happen.
I was telling Tabs about a story earlier about this is one of our friends. He was throwing fucking jujitsu moves at me and shit, and I'm like, bro, I'll punch you through those moves. Like I'll punch you dead in your shit. He's like, you won't. Yeah. Bah! Punched him right in his fucking shit. It's like
one hitter quitter too.
There's people that just, I just want to stress this to other people. Like, not everybody's a clown. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the world we live in.
Image.
That's Facebook.
It's the image, bro.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm not concerned about, how people see me. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. Like,
you do that in real life, though. Like, Facebook, you're busting balls, and even in real life, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a flying fuck in real life either. If anybody ever had that kind of issue with me,
so it ain't no difference. There ain't no difference between Coast on Facebook and Coast in real life. It's the same dude, but people don't realize that. They think it's a shtick, and it's not. Once you get into the, the reality of it, the Joker Coast could turn into the, serious Coast in, snap of a finger.
I think what happens is when they see the size of me in real life, they're like, oh, maybe that's why, like, you probably shouldn't,
you look smaller on your video log. Yeah, this is a little bit different than what I thought. Your voice sounds a little smaller.
I use a lot of the fat girl angles on Facebook where I try not to show my mass.
From the fucking neck up.
Yeah, I do the up angle. Hang the camera real high, so, it makes you look skinny.
It slims you out.
As long as you don't do the kissy face and all that shit, man. I can't be, they do all that upper angle trying to catch the body at a good angle. So
that's like
Phil. Let's stay away from that.
Phil presses it together, tries to get the cleavage.
Yeah, there's no good angle for me anymore.
No, I don't have a good side.
It's all good.
That's why
You comfortable though. You as a
that's-
grown man, you good. That's
that's
what
all
these.
that
That's the
matters.
message I'm trying to preach to these kids. It's like be you.
I'm growing out my hair so it could cover my face eventually. I'm
That's
almost
it.
at cousin it status. So I'm
You're
closing
close.
in. I'm
You're
closing in.
like Captain Caveman right now. Cousin, it's next. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're close.
Exactly.
You're close,
I'm like the rap ZZ Top with a full head of hair.
Easily. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean-
But yo, we appreciate you, Nico. We love having you on here, bro.
Anytime, man. It was an honor, man. It was an honor. Good talking to you, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for the call. Thank you for your selections. Thank you for waking me up bright and early. I appreciate that.
All day.
Absolutely. Yo, I see you this fucking weekend, brother.
The 20th, cuz. Mark
That's
it down.
That's it, bro. I will see you.
All right,
good.
yo. Peace,
All right,
kid.
brother.
Hey.
All right, yo. Shout out to Nico the Beast, man.
For those that don't know, I was just referencing a show we got. All the Pennsylvania family will be out in Allentown at Jabberjaw this weekend.
Bro, don't promote your bullshit.
I'm promoting
on my show.
it only because it's for a good fucking
just
cause.
joking.
It's a back to school thing. So if
Oh,
you
shit.
come there, bring some school supplies.
Bring some
and shit.
fucking trapper keepers.
Yeah,
and
bring
shit.
some trapper keepers, fucking snap bracelets. I don't know. What do you got?
I don't
Fucking
know,
some
pencils, pens.
papers.
Hey, bring money so people could buy these things for the kids in need, man.
Backpacks, some fucking snack packs. You got some Dunkaroos.
Oh, you're making
Who's
me
got
hungry.
Gushers and fucking fruit
Yo,
roll-ups?
Dunkaroos shit on Gushers, but Gushers
No.
shit on fruit roll-ups. So.
You're bugging, son. Dunkaroos do not shit on fucking fruit roll-ups or Gushers. Those are the best fucking foods in the world.
Dunkaroos are the shit, bro.
All right,
Hey,
well.
you're not a true fat kid, though. You like, I always said if people liked the fruity flavored candies over the
I fuck with
cakey
Dunkaroos.
flavored chocolate candies.
No. I fuck with Dunkaroos. I fuck with Little Debbie's, the zebra cakes, and
Yo,
all them
watch your
shits.
mouth about Little Debbie.
I fuck with all of them, but Gushers is should be its own food group.
All right,
along
well,
with fruit
we've never
roll-ups.
gone this long in an episode before, so we got to get to the beat.
All right.
This week's beat we are using for Murder the Beat is Sean Price, Boom Baye.
Probably the best beat of
and
all
we
time.
did this to honor Sean Price.
So come with it this week with some hard shit.
You better come with it.
I don't want to hear no sappy like, oh, rest in peace, Sean. Like he would punch you in the face if you did that. Come with some fucking hard shit. Spit some hard battle bars and fucking murder the beat.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This beat right here. Yeah. This ain't loud enough.
What up?
Bro. It ain't loud enough.
What up?
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Yeah. What up? Yeah. You can catch me in the club, smacking the shit out these motherfucking rappers with a dub in they pocket. I take it and I spark it right in the fucking corner. Leave you in the corner for acting tough. I smack your bluff out your motherfucking mind. If you ever thought to have one, you out your fucking mind. That's some Sean Price shit like he would say. Smack a rapper off the top cause he was gay. I don't give a fuck, it's Boom Baye coming through with the freestyle noon today. You wanna hear it? Motherfuckers better fear it when I'm in the fucking spot and I'm not disappearing. Yeah, coming off the top of the dome.
What up?
Yeah, what up?
What up?
And that's the show, episode 35. 35 all the way live.
up?
Yeah. You
That's
wanna
my
rap?
Shit. Nah, I fucking love that.
Episode
Maybe
35.
Maybe I'll do a murder the beat this
In the motherfucking Cypher.
Peace.
Trace 5. Peace out, bitches. Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Yep.
One time. Boom Baye, motherfucker.
Bum.